Hey, beautiful people, it's Marissa Monique. So, some of the best advice I ever got was years ago. And my therapist said, Marissa, if you have a list for men, I need you to throw it out. And I need you to think about, put some strong thought into what the 5 things that you really value are, and then evaluate the men that you date based on those 5 things. And it literally has changed my life because a lot of us are we have these lists in our heads and we're not flexible about them, and we have these check boxes, like we want this person, or like I'm a woman, so I'll say a man. I want this man to have a bachelor's degree. I want him to make a certain amount of money. I want him to live a certain type of lifestyle. I want him to not have children. I want him to never have been to prison. Hello. And so these are all good things, but there's certain ones that we need to be more flexible about. Now, I'm not telling you to date anybody that has been locked up before unless there has been a huge, life-changing, altering, God delivering type of change in them. But what I am saying is that these lists cannot detect gentleness, understanding, forgiveness. These lists, women, they won't detect how he treats you if someone passes away in your family. It will not detect how he treats you when you are pregnant or have a surgery. And so you need to get into the meat and potatoes of these guys, and you need to figure out, okay, what is this person's interest? You need to figure out how this person's relationship is with their families. That's something that's very important to me. So I've dated a man who didn't really value family like I did before, or didn't have a good relationship with his parents. Sometimes that's unfortunate, but at the same time, if I meet a man that hates his mother or resents his mother, there's a chance that he could end up hating and resenting women altogether, and then hating and resenting me. And so I have to be very clear about that. Do I want to step into that pool with that man who kind of is working against me and my perception of family or parents? Or do I want to work with a man who maybe has a more positive perception of family and parents? And so that takes time. And so even though we can jump on these little resumes and figure out, all of these little particulars, like their favorite color and where they work and everything, we need to know if this person truly aligns with us and connects with us. And the only way that we're going to get to know that is by actually having conversations with them and asking hard and sometimes invasive questions. Quit asking these friendly questions. You need to get to the meat and potatoes of someone to figure out if they actually work for you. And so you don't need to sail through this dating or filtering process. You need to be intentional. And the way to be intentional is to collect the data to figure out, okay, does this sit right with me? Is this a red flag? Does this work for me? Or can I grow with this person? Is he flexible enough? Is he open enough? Is he spiritual enough? Does he manage finances well? Like, all of these things need to be addressed. And so the only way that you're going to get to these non-checkbox items is by asking questions. So get to it, people. Ask the real questions that matter to you.